And we are back. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. That right there was Dark World / Dark World Dungeon, which was of course, it's a song from Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo, but specifically it's an orchestrated version of it from Smash Brothers. So yeah, there we go. That's what that was. I don't know, I seem to keep associating Legend of Zelda with Valheim for some reason, like, because I'm pretty sure I'm even positive I played another version of the Dark World theme at the beginning of another stream of Valheim, because I don't know, this is just connections, I guess. Despite the fact that it physically doesn't really look the same, I do kind of get a lot of Dark World vibes from the world of Valheim, so maybe that's why. Of course, this only just reminds me that I have not in all this time played Link to the Past for Retro Sunday, and I really should, because that's probably one of my favorite Legend of Zelda games, if not the favorite. For me personally, I think it's a tie between Majora's Mask and Link to the Past, for me, in which one I like the most. Trying to think of it, I think the only Zelda games I've streamed are the two versions of Link's Awakening and Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I think that's it. I think those are the only Zelda games I've actually done on stream. That's something I'm going to need to rectify at some point. But yes, I haven't done Survival Saturday in a while. I figure we'll dive into Valheim again, because I guess that's the main survival game I'm playing. Ever since I first said I was doing Survival Saturday as a thing, I only have ever played 7 Days to Die once. One of these days I've got to get back into that game. I mean, I know I've streamed it a bunch during Halloween, but there we are. That was before I had this idea. Before I actually begin, though, there's like a really stupid kind of illusion effect that I had happen to me earlier. I went for a walk. It's kind of nice out here today, although it's windy as hell. Enough to blow the head off you, as we say around here. And so, like, I live next to, I've said it before, there's this big lake in the city, Kitty Vitty Lake it's called. I live pretty close to it. So I went down and I walked along some of that, and the lake is down in kind of like a dip, sort of, from here. Like, it's all sloping downhill from there. It's almost, I guess you could almost call it kind of like a valley kind of situation. Anyway, so there's the trail going around the lake, and you got the road and sidewalk kind of a little bit above, like, you know, on this, like, ridge going up that way. So I was walking along, you know, saying hello to the ducks and all that jazz, and I look up the ridge, and I see a bike going along, and my brain kind of has this weird disconnect for a minute, because I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, yeah, someone's riding a bike down the sidewalk alongside the road, and I'm like, no. Wait, what? No. And then I realized there's nobody on the bike. Like the bike is just going along on its own. I was like, what the fuck is going on with that? And then I realized that it's actually a car on the other side of the road, so it's like just underneath the ridge, in such a manner I can see the wheels of the bike, but not the roof of the car that the bike is tied to. So that's what that was. It was one of those bike racks that has, like, you know, the bike sitting straight up. So for a brief moment, when I glanced over at it, the image I had was a bike with no rider very quickly going down the road. I don't know, it was a silly thing that I felt like I would share. So there we are. Hello, Baked, welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. You love those moments that truly make you question reality. You know, it's funny that's something that can happen real frequently, because our modes of perception can easily get fucked with. Like, I don't know, like, sometimes another way to look at it is, what was the example I was going to use? Like, sometimes if you look up in the sky, depending on how you're moving, and what the wind is doing, and what the, well, say you're looking at a bird, for example, what the bird is doing, it almost looks like a bird can be flying backwards sometime, and that's just perception fucking with you, you know? Because maybe it's actually just sort of stuck in place in the air because the wind isn't in its favor or something. But because you're moving, it looks like it's flying backwards. Perception's tricky. Hello, Rolls. Welcome back to the stream to you as well. Hopefully you're also having a lovely day. My day's doing pretty good. I can't complain too much. I haven't really done a whole hell of a lot today beyond go out for that walk and nearly blew away because of course it's windy. But I'm feeling kind of good about the fact that I really honestly feel like we're legitimately in spring now, and I don't have to worry about snow for another, like, 6 months. Hopefully. We have had snowstorms in May, and we've had a little bit of snow even in June. But I think, judging by the way it looks now, we're going to be in for spring, and I'm really happy about it. Doing well, new bed arrived. Long 3.5 week wait, but yeah, well, I'm glad your bed finally showed up. I mean, there's nothing like a new bed, man. Just breaking it in. I feel like the one I got is getting a bit long in the tooth because it's kind of starting to get, you know what happens with mattresses that aren't really all that high quality after a while, where they kind of like bow in the middle. So it's like you're trying to, if you're, especially if it's more than you in the bed, right? You just kind of roll into the center of it. Yeah, see, exactly. See, the comical thing is, I really wish I could get a mattress like the one I had out home. Because the mattress that's in my old bedroom out home is probably almost 20 years old at this point, but it's still in perfect shape and it has not deformed at all, and it's the most comfortable mattress you would ever sleep on. So I don't know, I think it was a local company that made it, like, I'm pretty sure that's what my parents said, that's where they got it from. But if I could find another one like that, oh my god, it would be the only one I need my whole goddamn life. Of course, the other funny thing about that mattress is, like, it's wickedly high. Like, it comes, I'm about 6'4". I'd say the mattress itself is probably about this wide, maybe? Like as wide as the screen is here. Feels like you're sitting so far off the floor when you're sitting on the bed. Snow in June? Blasphemy. Yeah, King's Throne, there you go. It has happened before. It has happened before, Rolls, though I'm really hoping it doesn't this year. The weather has... The temperature has consistently stayed above 0 for a while now, so I think we might be okay. At least I hope. Anyway, let's actually start the game, and hopefully it works. It's been a while since I've streamed Valheim. I've prematurely gone in and lowered the graphical settings. Just to make sure everything's hunky-dory, you know? Wham. Yeah, so far so good. Look at my little Viking fella. I kind of dislike that his hair completely disappears when you put a helmet on, you know? Although I still got that awesome beard. Oh, there you had it snow for like an hour on a couple of days, melted as soon as it hit the ground, though. Yeah, that happens around here sometimes, too, when it's just kind of skirting the edge of when you can get snow. And if it's a really sunny day beyond that. That's when it gets real interesting. I shit you not, I remember once, I think I may have told this story before on stream even, but I can't recall. There was one particular instance where I was involved in some kind of thing where I had to go around to a bunch of different schools on the peninsula I lived on. So we're talking like, we had to drive around to like, I don't know, there's 4 or 5 different small towns to go to the various schools. We had gone through all 4 seasons during that drive, because we went through a bright sunny day that looked like it was high summer. Then we drove through a rainstorm that was really cloudy, that made it look almost as if it was spring or fall. And then it started snowing when we hit one of the highest points of the peninsula. Very briefly, only for like 5 minutes, but it was still snow. which was rather absurd. There's a lot of running gags in Newfoundland about the weather in general. One of them is if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. Which I feel is a common gag in a lot of places like this. Anyway, I've actually played quite a bit of Valheim since the last time I streamed it, so I suppose it probably wouldn't hurt to, you know, show you around. This area... oh, man. Excuse me while I clear my throat and hack up a lung. Water. Life giver! But yes, this area that I've named after Rolls, as you can see, Rolls home. I've started upgrading this a little bit more. I haven't really done a whole lot over here, but I have built a fence around the whole damn area. Or a wall, I should say. Ah, look at that grayling. I can also get sweet, sweet honey here now. I think I had this partially completed last time I streamed it, but this is like the little forge area. Farm's coming along nicely. I'm thinking this area here, this thing is going to be a meadery. That's what I've been building right now. Because I feel like it's probably not a bad idea in a lot of random areas to have, like, fairly well-established bases. So at the very least you've got options no matter where you are. Now granted, the world is fucking massive. I attempted to set up a little camp over here. I do have a portal there. No, I think it's like right here. It's right on the bare edge where a black forest meets a plains biome. I died repeatedly. And I don't even know if I want to build much over there because there's another plains biome right here. And there's a giant stone, like one of the geographical features of the plains biomes are these giant stone pillars. And people have taken to building houses on top of the pillars because it's safer. So that might be what I do there. This particular island here is fantastic because it's got a fairly large swamp biome. It's got some black forest, it's got a little meadow here, it's got a mountain here, and it's attached to a plains biome, so this right here has practically everything you need. I've also discovered I've kind of fucked up, because I assumed the plains biome was the next progressor... The plains biome was supposed to be the next place you were to progress to. Apparently I can't speak today. Like any other day. But no, you're expected to go into the mountains next, and then the plains. So I've been trying to prepare myself to, well, explore this mountain range here, because this is a particularly big one. Is it Mount Fake CD? Once again, rolls with the praise. I have already named an area after Baked. This spot down here. Which is actually going to extend through the entirety of this area here. Shower him with praise! Yeah, the main reason why I started building this little area here, oh look, I have a lizard friend, is because I'd have an easier way to get up to that section of the mountain. Only if we're on it too. This wickedly big mountain that's got all our mugs on it. If I get the money, I'll fund it. Oh, ironically, that quote was put in while we were playing Valheim. Interesting. How very fitting. Yeah, look at that ledge up there. That looks real neat. I wouldn't mind checking that out. But I think the first mountain area I'm going to explore is actually the one back in the starting area, because this is relatively tiny, and hopefully I'll live. Although that's also where the wolves came down and wrecked my shit. They're incredibly dangerous. But you can train them, apparently. So I wouldn't mind doing that, you know, actually taming some wolves to help me out with all the horrible, nasty things that are trying to murder me. Including other wolves. So I feel like that's kind of what I want to do this time around. I want to try to prepare myself to tackle a mountain. Oh, at the same time, I've got a bunch of iron that needs smelting, and this up here is actually the best place to do it. So I'm gonna have to grab one of my boats and, bring it all up here. Because, you know, you can't teleport metal. Which is a nuisance, but I understand why they have it. Is that a... There's a fucking Grey Dwarf or something up there, isn't there? And we're out of wood. I always do the building in this game ass backwards, because I should set up the frame and put the roof on first. You know, so it doesn't get damaged in the weather. As it is, I'm kind of running out of wood. But, you know, I'll take this opportunity to do a thing. Now let's portal over to ZD Point, speaking of baked. Because the tower I was building over there is coming along pretty good, it's nearly finished. That's right, Baked, we're going to go see your big-ass tower. Well, as big as I can build the tower for now, anyway. Ta-da! Let me run back a bit so we can get a better look at it. There we go. Ooh, misty. Thematic. Of course, I'm running into a problem I always do with games like this, because I really like building large structures, but then I struggle to figure out what I'm going to do with the large structures. Another thing, too, that was pointed out to me is that I should probably, like, knock holes in the wall here, just so that natural light can come in. I've really got to use light sources more in this game. But yeah, maybe treat these like they're shutters or something and have some of them open. Or maybe I can replace them with these iron gates. Because I can use those as basically like metal bars to, you know, have gated windows or something like that. But yeah, I figure like the interior on the bottom here, I might use this mainly as storage and stuff. These things, the smelter and the kiln, I can actually build them on stone, so I might bring them indoors. Put them over here, have a forge area over here. As you can see, it's still a bit messy inside because I haven't really done anything with the interior yet. There are fancier ways that you can build staircases. You can build like spiral staircases and stuff by exploiting the build system of the game. But I decided to keep it simple and just use the basic staircases. Now I'm gonna need to fill that in. But yeah, I was thinking the entirety of this up top is probably gonna be enclosed like that, but still have an opening, because it's kind of like, sort of themed as a watchtower, I guess. The one thing I don't like is that the stone kind of clips through the wood in places, but there's not really much I can do about that. One thing I can do is I can put a hearth here, because I guess there's stone underneath it. Well, I can't really build it right now because I don't have enough stone to build it. But like I can put a hearth here in the middle. And maybe put some furniture and stuff kicking around. That's why I built the ceiling like that, so the smoke can get out. I think I've said it before, and I will say it again. It's got its flaws, but I do really like the building system in this game. It's good. It's good. Yeah, like I said, I plan on building a pile of stuff here. Because it's a pretty good place to launch from, like, from there to go up there, go down to that swamp over that way. I haven't done anything with the fort by the swamp yet. I'd like to keep this little dip here, so I'll probably have a bridge coming from there. And I'll have it come in closer, and I might build, like, a little log cabin or something with a farm next to it closer in. And around the central area, I might build a big mansion or castle or something like that. So that's the plans with that. However, as I said, I've got a pile of iron I need to transport up so I can start smelting it. Before I do anything, I think I might want to upgrade my armor. The bronze armor has served me well, but I would like better stuff. Got a few things poked away in here. Although I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the curve instead. Because another thing I want to do is I want to map out this area here. And the curve is smaller, so it'd probably be better to do that. Not as fast, but there we are. And the storage isn't as great either, but, you know. You know, because the other thing that occurred to me is I was kind of doing it the stupid way before. Especially with the curve. Now, the longboat, this would be a harder thing to do on account of the fact that there's so many materials that goes into making it. But with the curve... Let's see. Well, the curve has a lot of materials as well. But I wouldn't feel so bad if I accidentally lost these, as opposed to all the stuff that went into the longship. Because what I'm going to do is, once I plan on, you know, going up this way and exploring that area, I can just completely deconstruct this, portal back up to my original area, and rebuild it. Oh, shit, I'm sailing right into the swamp. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's actually a little island. Didn't realize that. Now, the problem with going up into the mountains is that the cold is just as dangerous as anything I can fight up there. And I don't have the means to create clothing that'll keep me warm just yet, because I think there's two different animals that you can build, that you can create warm clothing out of. And that's the lox and the wolves themselves. And I gotta go into the mountains to find wolves in the first place. And the lox are in the plains, so that's not happening. I did, however, make some resist frost potions, which I have up at the starting area. So once I finally plan on doing that... Kinda wanna get more stuff together first. Getting to think I should have parked the boat closer. Specifically, I want to make more food, and I want to see if I can give myself more Oh my. Oh my! Some Sion today. Yeah, see, because I want to build a tower here too. But I want to constrain it within the circle of stones, and it's not really that big of an area. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge, I feel. Alright, I kind of want to take the fine wood because I'm going to need some of that later. Oh, I did some more traipsing around the swamp too, and I found a couple of more crypts, which is going to be handy later. Yes, traipsing specifically. I went la-di-da-di-da and got assaulted by the undead. Oh my, that's 300 pounds. Yeah, I'm beginning to feel like I probably should have brought that in closer. That was not such a great idea. Am I at least on the side with the ladder? Yeah, there's a ladder there. The longship has a ladder on both sides, but I think the curve's only got one on one. I've had multiple swarms of undead attack me too. Like, I played a little bit of this earlier this morning, and up in Rolls Home, I got attacked twice in the span of 5 minutes. Can't trust Rolls Home, man. So yes, if anybody was ever planning on visiting Rolls, just bear in mind that he gets randomly attacked by undead swarms every now and then. So, you know, keep that in mind for your travel plans. Dangerous neighborhood, exactly. Gotta stay strapped 24/7. Now see, I'm assuming what happened there, Rolls, is in a past life you must have raided some sort of ancient tomb or something and became cursed. And then BAM! Undead. You know, because you remember how shit went down in that movie, The Mummy? It's like that, except less Egyptian and more Nordic. Alright. Slowly turning. I think I need to actually get underway before I can turn all that well. No, I didn't think about it, but I think there's some iron ingots back at Fort ZD, so I may as well go up and get those. I'll swing by there again. I suppose the one benefit of being repeatedly and randomly assaulted by the undead is I've got plenty of sausages now. And that's a disgusting thing to think about. Seeing as how the sausage casings are made out of Draugr intestine. Of course, the wind's not quite in my favor, but oh well. Take a look at the map. I've really got to go up and actually explore that tower at some point. Because I think I just marked it on my map as I went by. It's a really large pre-generated one. Because I'm obsessed with building things everywhere, that wouldn't be a bad place to set up something else, I guess. I don't think I've fully explored that crypt yet either. Go and get my Sirtling cores. Eventually I'm gonna have to set up, or fully develop that camp I was building up there too, so I've got somewhere nearby so I can attack the Elder. I don't think there's much point in killing the bosses more than once, but you do get their heads that you can use as trophies. And they talk to you sometimes. You know, if you're in the realm for some spooky home decor, I guess. You know, it's like those singing bass decorations you used to be able to get, except more eldritch. Rather than telling you to don't worry, be happy, they probably talk about feasting on your mortal soul or something. The one thing I have noted about building here is when the sea is really raging, it does actually, the water level reaches to the floor of the tower. I might be able to build a seawall or something to fix that, but I'm not sure. Pile of copper. Ah, there we go. Oh, damn, that's a lot of iron. God damn, that's too much iron. Yeah, because I think the forge setup I've got at Roll's home is actually the best one I've got anywhere at the moment. Meaning that is the best place for me to start building iron gear and such. Iron gear. I also want to take with me. I've really got to get more organized. I keep trying to organize my items better, and I fail miserably. One thing I was thinking of doing, and it doesn't even really matter where I put it, I was thinking of just building a massive structure that all it is storage, and that's it. It's almost like a version of that warehouse they put the Ark of the Covenant in at the end of Indiana Jones, you know? That kind of thing. And what I'll do is I'll just have this massive building that's just for item storage, and I'll have a portal directly in that building. And that way I can just keep portaling back to that building whenever I need stuff. It wouldn't work for any of the metal, but everything else would be fine. Again, it doesn't really matter where I put it, but I suppose I might be able to put it, like, I don't know, up on the main island? Or the starting island? Because I think there's a pretty large clearing here that's relatively flat. I'd probably be able to build it there, or in this valley, perhaps. Something like that. It wouldn't need to be anything much. There's plenty of wood up that way, so I'd have a lot of building material. Wouldn't need to be pretty, although, of course, I'd probably want to try to make it pretty. With varying results. Wind, carry me away! Hally-ho! Okay, so I've got 5 bowls of carrot soup, 2 bowls of turnip stew. I have 18 sausages. I'd like to have a fairly decent amount of food before I go up into the mountains. Make sure I've got plenty of health, because as I've already seen, the wolves hit hard. Wolves are strong enough to one-shot a goddamn troll, so you know. I also want to bring a fair amount of wood up there with me so I can build a basic shelter. I do like the idea of building a log cabin somewhere up in the mountains. I think I'll just build a small one on the main island, or the original island. I'll probably build a big one here somewhere, because it looks like there's more variance in the terrain there. More interesting things, perhaps, to work with. I think you can find silver up there, too, in the mountains. All the more reason to have a pretty decent forge down there at Rollsholm, because I'm probably going to find a lot of silver in that mountain range. I hope, at least. Any chance I can build you a private island for if you ever retire? I don't know, I feel like most of the islands around here, you're not going to have much privacy because all the creatures keep wanting to kill you. So you're still going to have to deal with some really asshole-ish murderous neighbors. The best bet, I bet, if you're looking for that kind of thing in this game is if you find an island that's mostly, if not entirely, meadows. All the more reason you gotta stay strapped 24/7 in Valheim. Oh god, man. When I was playing this off-stream for a while, something happened. I can't remember. I died somewhere. I think I might have died down in the crypt in the swamp. And I was attempting to rebuild myself, basically, like get myself better gear so I could go into the crypt and safely get my gear back. And I think it was in this area here I was trying to get more stuff. And even in the meadows, I kept getting my ass beat. Because I just wasn't prepared. So everything is trying to kill you. Now, originally I was planning on sticking with my bronze equipment and just upgrading it, but apparently the first tier of iron armor is still better than the second tier of bronze, so... I've collected a fair bit of iron, no reason not to upgrade. Problem is, I'm gonna need to cut down a lot more wood. I think I've already got some iron here. I don't know if it's enough to do much. First thing I should make is probably an iron axe. And my axe! That's a terrible Gimli impression. Oh, I can make a battle axe. Skull Splitter, a warrior's joy. Sharp and strong, a woodcutter's friend. Yeah, I need 20 pieces of iron for that. I think I do have that. Oh wait, no, I don't think I do. Never mind. Oh, 1 piece short. Well, that just means I'm gonna have to go chop some wood. I think the best place to do that at the moment is back at the original place. I got a lot of trees planted over there. First, let's do some farming. You guys make a pig baby yet? You have not. I find I have a hard time breeding the pigs in this area. Or loves you. I don't know if I've given them too much space, but I think you need to give them a decent amount of space. Alright, so what have I got? Oh, I gotta make more healing potions too. Oh, I got a shitload of carrot seeds. I don't think I've got any turnip seeds. I'll plant a couple of seed turnips. So let's put down 3 of those, and let's plant, I don't know, a bunch. It's all about food management. I did say it before, though, and I'll say it again. I do like that you don't necessarily need to eat in this game. It's certainly a good idea when you're adventuring, but when you're just hanging out around your base, you don't actually need to eat anything. Like, you're not going to starve to death, which is nice, because that's an issue. As much as I like 7 Days to Die, though I haven't played it in a while, it can be quite the tiresome chore trying to get enough food to survive in that game. Now, the one problem with this particular area here was I was planning on building a campfire with a kettle too, but it's a bit high off the ground, so I can't put it here. I'd probably have to put one there. Honestly, I might just say screw it and take out the 2 cooking stations and just build a kettle here. Because I'm at the point now, if I'm going to be making food, I'm going to want to be making the high quality shit that you can only make with a kettle, so... Yeah, I can start cutting some trees here to get some more wood, but, well, for a start, I really like that big tree. Kind of want that to stay there. Same with that one. And there's not really a lot along the way that I can cut. So I'm better off heading back. The ironic thing is, I wasn't planning on really doing much with this particular home I fixed up there, or that village, but honestly, they would be good areas to set up miniature bases to go up. Go up into the hills, you know. Before I cut down more wood that I need, let's see how things are going here. Yeah, we got a couple of seed turnips and some carrots growing there. Carrots left in here. Gonna have to start culling these boars, I think. Yeah, see, there's my frost resistance potions. Now, what do I need to make the higher class healing? Blood bag, raspberries, dandelions, and honey. Okay. let's make some more turnip stew. Nom nom nom. Mead base, medium healing. Oh, I can make another one. Yeah, let's make a couple of those. Get my delicious life-giving alcohol going. Oh wait, raspberries, they can go back. Yeah, okay. No, I got loads of sausages, so I can probably put some meat away. Meat. Something else I should do is make some more arrows, probably. I don't really have a lot of those. Oh wait, those dandelions I need to go back to. Yeah, I may as well take these out. Put these thistle in here. Thistle. And let's plant some more carrots over here. Cool. I like how I said something that I was going to do was, like, as soon as I got the ability to do so, I was going to build a big-ass meat hall right here. I have not bothered to do anything with that yet. Probably gonna build up ZD Point first. Well, it's like that sort of boathouse thing I was really invested in building over there. I haven't done anything with that. And I was specifically waiting so I can get stronger structures to build, so I can build higher. And I haven't done anything with it since. Priorities change. I need to find some more fine wood too at some point. I think there's a bunch of birch trees up that way. I could probably collect some when I'm getting ready to go up the hill. The hill he calls the mountain. Yeah, let's cut down a couple more. It's like other places I invested a lot of time in that I haven't gone to at all yet in ages is that one there. And everything I was doing over this way. Built a goddamn bridge here. It took me forever to do it, and I haven't gone back. Yeah, one more tree. One other neat thing I learned while I was working on building the tower is I was getting concerned because as I was building up with the stone pillars and such, it was starting to look like I couldn't go much higher. But if you start building with wood on top of the highest point you can get with the stone, the wood treats it as if it's being supported by the ground itself, so you can go even higher with a wooden structure after that, which is nice. Alright, good. There should be plenty of wood now. I can use some of that for the purpose of making coal, and the rest I can use to build up that tiny, like, meadery area I got planned. Slap down a few of these saplings. And I'll take the pile of seeds I have, so I can go plant some more over by Roll's home. Something I should check. There might actually be some fine wood over here. In a chest. Have at thee, knave. I've taken to just punching greylings to death so I can train up my hand-to-hand. Just to show how little I care about them now. Oh yeah, the merchant. I still need to find the merchant too. Christ only knows where he is. I've got so many valuables. Alrighty then. Let's get some coal going. Yeah, let's go plant some of this. Honestly, it mightn't hurt to plant some down here. Yeah, I just gotta keep in mind I kinda want to keep that tree, because I like that tree. I know what I like about that tree, but I like that tree. Yeah, the landscape over here is so sloping that it's kind of hard for a lot of trees to grow, I guess. Anyway, I'll probably do it for the moment. Actually, I can probably plant a couple down here. Or at least one. Yeah, a couple. One there. One there. Hey! You son of a bitch! Kick! Cool. Oh, that's just a neck. As long as he leaves me alone, I'll leave him alone. grab a couple of more pieces of iron from the boat. Then we'll flick some coal in here, and then we'll take a nap. And then after that, a bunch of it should be done. Speed the process along, don't you know? Yeah, I think I'm gonna destroy those two cooking spits. Toss in a cauldron instead. It's more useful. May as well do that right now. I can use the extra wood. Now I can put a hearth in here, but that's pretty damn big, and I wanted to keep this house tiny. I was envisioning this area being like a collection of small buildings that have specific uses. I'm sure the state of my inventory and my chests are probably giving people anxiety. It's like, why does he have so much stuff? There's no need. Oh, even if I built the axe, which is what I plan on doing with the iron. I'm carrying too much shit. Alright, there we go. That's better. Why does he have so much stuff? Also celebrating 150,000 penguin coins. I love that I actually changed the graphics and name for my channel points, and I haven't actually done anything with the channel points yet. I've really got to do that, but I am lazy. Very much so. Oh, I need leather scraps too. I did hash out some ideas for some new emotes though, so that I'm doing something for the channel at least. Very simple ideas at that. I just need to actually vectorize them. These will be ones that'll actually be subscriber emotes, not the BTTV ones that I do. Which are mostly just weird shit that I find in games. Alright, so what's the difference between the iron and the bronze? Better durability for one, probably. Oh, well, kind of. It does more damage for another. Would I need to upgrade it? 10 iron. I think I'd sooner actually use it for armor and such first. Speaking of, let's take a look and see what it needs. Start with the iron scale mail. 20! Yeah, that's not too bad. Well, I mean, it kind of is, because I doubt I got that much. No, I've got kind of that much. Can't jump. Because I'm carrying too much stuff. There we go. There we go. We'll do that. And, yeah, let's actually build up this thing. Yeah, let's give it the big roof. I hardly ever use these. Always use the 26-degree ones. I like how I'm using the really high-angled roof for such a tiny building. Oh wait, that wouldn't even really work that well for that. Well, good enough. Now, come to think of it, I actually want to build a crafting station down this way. Because the repeated Draugr attacks have left the section of fence and door here pretty damaged, so... as you can see. I step out the gate and those guys just stop and are like, what the fuck do you want? What's your beef? You moved into our territory. Coming to my house! I might be able to get some more of the iron to bring over to the smelter now. Oh my! Well, if I can build at least the iron armor, like the one piece, and, well, I'll have enough iron for that, that I feel will be enough for me to try to tackle the mountain, but I could be wrong. Groovy. I'm definitely gonna need more coal. Which means I'm gonna have to go back and get even more wood. Constant battle, man. Jesus Christ, look at that wave. Okay, there's some fallen wood there. I thought I had more. Well, let's go chop down some more trees, I guess. And the ones I planted there have miraculously grown in the short period of time, so I guess we'll head back to the main area. Breaking this new axle mine. But while I'm at it, I'll run over and take a look at the mead, see how that's coming along. And the crops. Not quite done yet. Almost, but not quite. Yeah, they're not done yet. Good enough. Head on up into the hills, see if I can find some birch trees. I'm gonna need some fine wood. Some of that there fine wood. While I'm at it, I can inspect exactly how much I built up this area up here. Ooh, that's a big tree. Got a lot of fine wood out of that. And unlike the one further down, I don't really care if I cut this one down. Probably gonna need to kill that boar first, though. Trey, you better run, boar! Eh. Oh good, there's a birch tree. Of course, I better not load up on too much fine wood. I'm gonna need a lot of the regular stuff, too. Back here, you bastards! Yeah, serves you right. And of course I get a bit of regular wood off of this too, so that's fine. I love how the stumps just go sailing. If I'm not careful, I'm gonna run out of space. Go drop off some stuff. Yeah. It's only a single piece of wood left behind, that's not too big of a deal. All the same though, full inventory. My eternal curse. I don't know why I'm doing that. I have to stop. Okay, well, I'll put this piece of meat in here. Put away that trophy. I guess we'll put away the seeds too, I don't know. Back here, you little bastard! Let's chop down one more tree. Put down this bad boy. I don't think I need too much more wood for my purposes, at least regular stuff. But that remains to be seen. Damn you! Die. Yeah, once I get that piece of iron armor made, then I might actually prepare myself to head on up into the mountain. Of course, I am currently wickedly over-encumbered. No, I'm only slightly over-encumbered. You know what? I think I'll make this a, overlook area as well. Hey, what? That's not where you were supposed to go. Oh, I need a lot of fine wood to make a fermenter. Okay, you know what? Let's just keep the basic structure, and then I'll worry about putting the stuff in later. Now, I don't know, but maybe I can kind of leave this open like that too. The problem is that the fermenters need to be relatively sheltered to work, is the problem. Spam repair! Yeah, I'm gonna have to collect a boatload more fine wood before I can start decorating that place the way I want to. Oh, too damn heavy. Unsurprising. See, I do know one of the best places. One of the best places to get fine wood is the plains, because a lot of birch trees glow. They glow, yes! They're glowing! No, a lot of birch trees grow in the areas that do have trees. Problem there is, the plains are a hellish place that I don't really want to go to. Oh wait, I do have enough fine wood for the thing. I just need some resin and bronze, but I think I've got some in here, don't I? Well, I can make more bronze. Except I don't have any copper, and I don't think I've got any copper here at the moment. I need to go pick it up elsewhere. Perfect. Oh well, that'll be a for later thing, I guess. Right now, let's just focus on getting my ass ready to go up the mountain. Do some actual adventuring, rather than just, you know, run about managing resources the entire stream. Which admittedly is like 99% of what I do in this game. Let's just want to make some more coal, I guess. Alright, so I need 20... That's bronze. $20 iron and 2 deer hide. I think I've got some deer hide kicking around here somewhere. Go find it. Ooh, one thing I'm going to do before I do that, though. I'll put the fine wood away. I'll need that for later. Take out the tin. Make me a cauldron. There we are. I mean, that's not really perfectly centered, but screw it, it's good enough for now. Oh yeah, deer hide. I think there might be some over here. Deer hide. Got some iron. Could also make an iron mace or an iron sword. A straight line between life and death runs along the edge of this blade. A fist-sized lump of iron on a wooden shaft. A helm of polished iron, fit for a hero. Iron greaves to protect your legs. Iron scale mail. This will turn all but the strongest blows. Let's get the scale mail. Very good. Very good. Yeah, see, that's got armor 14, and the bronze is only 10. I'm so shiny. Iron doesn't look like that, right? That can't be right. Probably takes 10 or 20 to upgrade it, doesn't it? Oh, it only takes 5 to upgrade it. And what do I need to build the other ones? Probably 20. Yeah, 20 and 2 is probably the same for the helmet, even though that doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So the same amount of iron that goes into making a full, like, chest piece also goes into making a helmet. Alright, so I'm probably better off using what iron I have to upgrade the iron armor. Oh yeah, the banded shield is also made of iron. I forgot I made that. Yeah, and I need 20 for the iron mace, so... Alright. Fair enough. Oh, I might be able to upgrade the shield too, which would be nice. That requires 4. Plus some firewood, but I've got the firewood. Oh yeah, I forgot, when you upgrade a thing, you want to equip it. Silly, but there it is. Groovy. Let's get my shit together and go up that mountain then. Oh, I didn't actually smelt all the iron after. Alright, first things first, I'm gonna need to put away some stuff, because I'm gonna deconstruct that boat and take it with me. If I remember right, the curve has a lot of heavy stuff in its construction. Makes sense. It's a boat. Nope, that's a longship. Actually, you know what? Nah. I'll leave it there for now. It's not like I really need it. The main point of the moment is to go up the mountain, not actually explore the seas. So I'm gonna want to take some regular wood with me, some core wood. Basic stuff to build a shelter, basically. And I should have a lot of core wood at ZD Point, so let's go check that out. Yeah, I'll take a full stack. Alright, let's head back and lighten the load and make preparations. Let's make fun of the deer and the weird noises they make. I'm a jerk of some kind, apparently. Alright, now the best thing to do, I guess, is... I think there's empty space over here. I've really gotta, like, upgrade the storage burn thing I've got going on here. And it's full up. That's not. Oh, let's just throw stuff in here willy-nilly. I'm gonna have to go through and completely organize the stuff afterwards anyway, so... Doesn't matter where any of it goes for the moment. I'll put away the entrails, because I got plenty of sausages. Don't need the blueberries. I don't know how much I'm actually going to be using bows, so I'll just leave that at that. And I'll put away the cultivator. I'll probably keep the hoe in case I want to do some building. Same thing with the hammer. Having the hammer is always a good idea. I'll keep the mushrooms. See if I can make some more carrot soup. Well, I can make one more piece of carrot soup, but there's not really much point. Because already it outstrips the number of turnip stews I have, and the problem with that is I kind of want to keep it all even. Alright, so this is probably about as good as I'm gonna get. I might as well take this one. That stack. So let's just put away those mushrooms and I should be good to go. Well, you know, when I find somewhere to put the mushrooms. Boom. Alright. The The funny thing is, I should be trying to make my way down to where I can fight Bone Mass and get ready to fight him, but nah, screw it, let's check out the mountain first. This particular area is pretty small, too, in terms of mountain, so it'll be a good test. Now, I'm pretty heavily loaded down, but that's because I've got the stuff I want to... you know, the stuff I need to build a place. Alright, let's set the spawn point, and, yeah. Cool. So if I run immediately north, I should hit that, and I won't have to cut through any black forest and run afoul of any trolls, for example. That being said, I'm going to have myself a little sit, and I'm going to get myself some more water, and I'll be back. That way I'll be properly hydrated for the trek up the hill. I'll be back in a moment. And I'm back. Now, have I been waiting in here long enough that night has fallen? I get the distinct feeling I'm probably safer... Oh, hello, log. Oh yeah, that's right, I cut down a tree over here and it acted all kind of fucky. Yeah, you know what? What might be a safe bet to do is just gather resources for the moment, and then wait until nightfall, take a snooze, and then head up the mountain afterwards. I'm going to need a bunch of fine wood, and there's a bunch of birch trees here, so... So let's poke these away in here for now and just get to cutting. And now we hit another moment of me prioritizing what looks pretty over actually getting resources, because now I'm thinking to myself, I kind of like the way that birch tree is next to that house. So that's going to stay. This one over here doesn't exactly spark the same amount of joy, though, so it must die. Die. Time to die. That's one really fucked up kind of woodcutter if he just runs up to a tree and says that before he chops it down. Theoretically accurate, still very strange. Let's harvest these, I was gonna call them mushrooms then, raspberries while I'm at it. I was debating whether I even wanted to keep using that house, but honestly, it's a pretty good jumping off point to do some wood harvesting. Because there's already a lot of trees growing up here anyway, and as long as I keep repopulating them, I guess. That and I can find raspberries and mushrooms. And they're also important. Hi, fella. That's where you better run. Although we know what Greylings are like, he'll be back. See? Wow! I figured that would have killed him in one go. Aren't you a tough motherfucker? More so than I anticipated. That guy's even tougher again. Good for him. Bully for him. Aww. Just hit my limit. Yeah, I gotta remember to run that way and grab that. I need as much firewood as I can. Gotta do some decorating, don't you know? I think I got completely turned around. I don't know where... Oh, it's over here. Okay. I got it. Let's chop down one more. Now, I don't think at the moment my goal is going to be to attempt to tame any wolves. That will have to be a goal at some point or another, but not right now. Any I find, I'll kill, because I'm going to want to, you know, actually harvest them. Although eventually, if I tame enough of them, I can do it the same way I do with boars. Like, you know, breed them and then harvest them for resources. That being said, they are apparently pretty useful to have around because you can take up to... I think you can take up to 4 wolves with you? Oh, I'm out of wood, do I? So you can have a pack of wolves follow you around. Which is, admittedly, pretty badass. You're a one-man wolf pack. One man with a pile of wolves. Oh yeah, that's right, I want to take the wooden stuff with me, and I've picked up a lot of extraneous crap. Alright, so the mushrooms and raspberries can stay here, and the resin, and I'll take... You know what, let's take full stacks of both. Wait, is that such a good idea? Do I want to build that big? Let's take half stacks. Half stacks of each one. That'll be good enough for a start, and if I want any more, I can just go get more later. Oh, that and there's trees growing up on the mountain regardless, so... Admittedly, the village, I think, is even closer, but this'll do. So this entire unmarked area here, I think, is a mountaintop. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until I get a bit closer to eat the food to maximize its time. And I'll wait until I start getting cold to... I should probably equip my weapons, though. I'm gonna need them. Alright, I should eat now. Although, honestly, I should have eaten sooner because it takes a while for the health to max out. Let's just be careful. Oh, hey, a house. Hell, it would have been better to lay claim to this one. A torch and feathers. I think I heard a wolf. Yeah, it would have been better to lay claim to this particular hut, I guess, rather than stay down there. But I feel like what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to build smack in the center of the mountain, probably, if I'm going to make a little thing up here. Alright, I think I'm good. Let's down one of these potions. Yeah, that gives me 10 minutes. Not really a lot of time in the grand scheme of things. There's a wolf. See if we can kill it. Oh, damn! Who's getting one-shotted now, wolf? I don't know what the silver veins look like in this game. Wolf pelt, dragon bed, bullfrog. So I can make a wolf cloak. Problem with that is I think I need silver to make it, so I don't really know. Well, let's head in further to the center. I'll head in close to the center and then I'll build my hut. See, the problem here is I just want to make a shitload of portals now everywhere. Because it's like, oh, I'll build a portal up here, despite the fact it's not too far from most of my other stuff. There's another wolf there. Or a couple. That didn't work. Oh, no you don't. Why am I standing on it? Run away! That was fast. Oh shit, it occurred to me I don't have any. I should have left some potions behind. Well, I left a couple, but they're all the way back at the house. Or the main place. What I'm saying is I did a boo-boo. That's an interesting glitch. It shouldn't be snowing here. Well, let's run back to the house and grab that frost potion, and then I'll try to just do a corpse run as I am up there. I got cocky. That first wolf died so easily, I was like, oh, maybe it's not as bad as I remembered. And then I fucked up real bad by not fighting smartly, shall we say. Well, these are coming with me. By rights, I didn't even get that far into the mountain. Oh boy. Now, it looked like there was a little clearing there where those two wolves were, so maybe I should build there as opposed to further up. Although if I build further up, I've got free range to grab most resources in the area, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. The important thing is I have to try to get up there. Let's take a couple of rocks. No, if I take the rocks I might get loaded down if I grab the rest of my stuff. If I need rocks I can get them up there for a campfire. Oh yeah, that's right, this is the other place I can summon Eikthyr. For whatever reason, there's two mystical altars right next to each other. Alright, that's that house I found, and I'm probably best retracing my steps. Maybe there's less chance of me dying if I do that. And I think I cut my way up this hill. Naked Viking goes hiking up the snowy peaks. I've got some magical assistance, though. Magical alcoholic assistance. Of course, that means all the food I had was just wasted. Have I not noticed this entire time the corpse run indicator is just this wee little running skeleton, man? That's cool. I like it. Damn it. Fuck you! That'll learn you to kill me. Which, I mean, you know, it was kind of entirely in the right to kill me because I'm invading its territory and... I don't know. Maybe I'm the villain. Let's be honest, I am the villain. Oh look, a runestone. Ooh, is that a silver thing? Or is that just a weird looking rock? Oh, that's a thing. Yeah, there's dragons up here too, or drakes I should say. This stone was placed by me, Astrid, in my 7th year in Valheim. At this spot the Allfather spoke to me. I awoke from a deep sleep to find his words scattered around me on the ground, frozen to pebbles by the deep cold. When I warmed them in my hands, they thawed and spoke his message to me, one word after the other. Slay the Forsaken. Chain their heads. I will come. You got some weird ways to get off there, Odin. Just saying. Thank you for adding that quote, Baked. Ooh, obsidian. That's different. What's that, I wonder? Naked Viking goes hiking up snowy peaks. I mean, honestly, that kind of sounds like it would be the title of an art house movie. Or possibly a porno. Or maybe both. I don't like that thing. Oh, I can't actually mine that. I probably need either an iron pickaxe or something else. So honestly, it's entirely possible coming up here is completely pointless for now because I probably don't have the gear I need to harvest the resources. I probably need to spend more time in the swamp gathering more iron. Well, that being said, let's see if I can gather up as many wolf pelts as I can. Oh, I stunned it. Yeah, mapping out this area probably isn't a bad idea. Oh. I thought this mountain peak extended further that way, but it doesn't. Relatively small, then. Of course, that means there's a lot of black forest I haven't explored yet, so there's probably a lot more copper up there. I don't know how much more copper I need, but... Oh, this is a nice little area. But no, I must resist the urge to mark it out and say, hey, I should build something over there, because goddammit, I've got enough places I'm building stuff as it is. This is going to end up being a heavily developed world that has a population of 1. Oh hey, what's that over there? Oh, hello! Now I'm beginning to wish I brought more arrows with me. Oh, that hurt. Not that bad, though. I faced worse. What goodies do you have for me? Freeze gland. This mysterious organ keeps a perfect temperature. Oh, I'm actually using the iron arrows I had, which, you know, good, but at the same time... Yeah, I should really have prepared better for coming up here. Thought I did prepare pretty well. This is a super cool mountain peak, though, don't get me wrong. Honestly, that wouldn't be a bad place to build now, then. Or over there. Nope. I can't waste the arrows. I need them. I need to test something, though. What happens if I parry? I might be able to smack their projectiles back at them. In true Legend of Zelda fashion. I love how I splattered blood all over the cliff. You know, actually, I think right here would be a good place to build, because it's right at the base of that cliff. Which, I don't know, I think it looks pretty. I'm nearly out of arrows, so the next time I fight a drake, Well, again, this place does look mighty cool, but there's not really a whole lot I can do up here until I fully upgrade to iron gear, I think. Well, I could come up here and attempt to tame some wolves, I guess. Anyway, I'm not actually going to build anything yet, but I will mark out this area as being where I'm going to build a small cabin, perhaps. For now, however, let's head back. So I'm gonna have to do some more grinding to get myself a bunch of iron gear so I can come back up here. Of course, that means I kind of wasted that potion. I kind of wasted that potion because now I'm just leaving, but eh. Whatever, they're not that difficult to make. I just gotta harvest resources from the swamp. I suppose I could have hung around up there and see if I could have harvested some more wolf pelts, but I don't know that there's much I can do with them yet beyond build some basic furniture. Let's find out, shall we? Yep, dragon bed. Wolf rug, deer rug. I feel like there was one more. Nah, perhaps not. Anyway. Well, because I know I'm not quite prepared for that yet, I can only think of two things really I can do at the moment. Well, for a start... Actually, you know what? I will, I'll take all this stuff with me. Alright. Yeah, either I go back into the swamp and start looking for some more iron, which is certainly something I need to do, or I'll go get the curve and I'll explore the inner sea area of this, just so I got all this mapped out. That might be what I'll do, because I haven't actually explored all the way down that way yet. I left my pitchfork down here, right? I'm gonna need that. Or a cultivator, I should say. That's what it's called. Cultivator! How are these things going? Good, 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 good. There it is. Now I think what I'll do is, most of the regular wood I've got on me right now, though, I'll turn that to coal, because I'm going to need to smelt a shitload of iron. I at the very least need to get a pickaxe, because I bet you any money that's what I need for the obsidian. What do I need for an iron pickaxe anyway? $20 iron, no big surprise. Probably should have left the wolf pelts behind. Oh well, whatever. They're here now. I'm just gonna keep doing the stupidly absurd inventory shuffling that I've been doing so much of. Alright, let's do some more turnips. And we'll plant some more seed carrots. I shouldn't have taken the frost-resistant potions with me either, for that matter. Oh well. What a fool I am. The other foolish thing I did is I probably should have hung on to some of that wood to build a, chest for this area. Because if I deconstruct that curve now, I'm carrying too much shit. Well, back to the main. There's some empty space in that chest in the boathouse that I abandoned a while ago. That I really need to finish building sometime. Building was going so well, too, and I was just like, eh. Oh, I forgot to plant that turnip? Weird. Everything else I can take with me. Alright. Do I have room for that turnip? Maybe it's fine. Alright, let's take that boat apart and, yeah. Although if I'm going to take the boat apart, I should try to put it closer into the ground. Make sure I don't lose the nails. Oh god, especially now, seeing as how the sea's gotten so high again. Though that will help me put it further around, I guess. I feel like I might need to make some kind of dry dock scenario somewhere so I can safely deconstruct boats and get all my resources back. Most of it floats. The nails are a problem. See, that's not helping. Now I'm getting pushed out to sea. And now. Wait, can I? Oh. I thought it was going to let me deconstruct it, but it doesn't look like it will. I'd probably have to just straight up destroy it. I thought I was allowed to break apart the boat. How much damage will this do? Enough. That looks a bit shittier now. Okay. Will I get my materials back? Fine wood, deer hide, resin. Did I get the nails? Got the nails. Alright, that's everything. Perfect. Not the way I wanted to do it, but it's the way it's going to work. Ooh, I should feed these boars too. We need to have babies. Delicious babies. Wait. Maybe they just hate each other. They seem to just walk away from each other. Want me to have babies with that guy? Hell's your problem, human. Human. Let's do a little boat-based exploration, shall we? Eventually I am going to have to go back down into the crypts, but I feel like the last time I streamed this I spent a lot of time in a crypt, so let's do something different. Of course, I also did a lot of sailing last time, if I remember correctly, because that's when I first discovered that plains biome. Oh good, looks like all this is grown. Well, mostly. I'm gonna need to go get a piece of wood if I want to deal with that, though. Because what I'm gonna want to do is make some more turnip stew, but I'm going to need the fire. Let's go see if I can find a couple of twigs or something. Well, hell, I can just do this. Boom! Well, let's plant 3 seed turnips, and that should leave me enough for turnip stew, if I remember correctly. Let's find out, shall we? Well, let's make some carrot stew, too, while I'm at it. Well, carrot soup, I should say. The rest I'll use as seed carrots. Turnip stew. Yeah, okay. Make one thing of stew. Many apologies, boars. Starting to get a bit overpopulated, though. Boar loves you. The other boars, not so much. There you are. Alright, that going there, and what else? Everything else I need. Well, except for the leather scraps. Shaky, shaky. I should probably repair this axe before I go anywhere, though. And I should probably leave the cultivator behind. I'm not going to need it. Alright. My initial house. Not bad for my initial house, but it's also just a big empty box, so, you know. Yeah, of course the wind's against me. So the best thing to do is just head on this way. Mostly I just want to explore this area here. Get all this filled in. Well, I say that's my initial house. That over there was the weird little camp I made when I first started playing. And the massive road I have going from there all the way over to that section of Black Forest that I'm probably never going to use again. And oh hey, there's the first raft I built that I hardly used. Just chilling over there. Poor lonely raft. Now I recall that I saw a sea serpent out here more than once, so I might be in danger. Doubly so because you know something I didn't do? I didn't make any more arrows. So if I do fight a sea serpent, I don't know if I've got much in the way of means of actually fighting the damn thing. And there's one right there! In the exact same place I saw it before. Tell you what, bud, I'll leave you alone. Here, we'll give him a wide berth and start heading this way again. Oh good, wind's in my favor. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll start exploring along this coastline, and if I come over here, all the better, because then I can actually go into that tower. Because like I said earlier, I don't think I actually explored it, I just made note of it. I think I cleared out all the copper that was over there. Pretty sure I did. I think there's still some up here I haven't seen though, and I don't know if I've cleared out these dungeons yet or not. I'm not terribly afraid of fighting trolls and melee combat anymore either, so I should start raiding troll caves. I don't know what, if anything, is even there, but I guess we'll see. And then the trees just pop into existence. I was going to say I was just going to sail along the coast, and if I saw something of interest, I'd get off, but hey, there's something of interest right there. There's a dungeon. Let's go clear that out. Right on the verge of a meadow, too. Hello, my skeletal friends. I have a bone to pick with you! And these places aren't particularly dangerous anymore. Not as dangerous as they used to be. So I'll just eat some sausage and go in. I'll just do one run of this. If I don't fully explore it, so be it. Just make note of it for later. Although that seems to tell me there's not much going on down here. More Surtling cores, the better, though. Portals everywhere! I'm going to make the earliest version of aperture science. Begin thinking with portals. Well, this is an interesting room, but for the most part, this seems like a fairly disappointing burrow. Ooh, hello, big boy! They were protecting what appears to be a fat lot of nothing. Oh wait, no. A fat lot of something. More arrows shall not be frowned upon. That doesn't seem like there's much else going on, though. Where's you? Guess you came from this way. See, I'm collecting the yellow mushrooms, but they do respawn, and I can't even remember what they're used for. Stamina potions, maybe? Some kind of potion. Otherwise, they're just a basic food source. There's another Rancid Skeleton fellow over here. And spawner. Ooh. That's a new one. I fought some Rancid remains before, but not enough of them to actually get a trophy off them, it seems. Or I wasn't lucky enough, I should say. Oh look, another place I can fight the Elder. More arrows, that won't go astray. Alright, so that's practically everything here, it seems. There's just one more, no, two more areas to look. Well, how enlightening. This way, yeah. Wait, no, I've already been that way, there's nothing there. Oh, well, I've completely cleared this place out. No need to mark it on the map then. Done and dusted. I think I may have mentioned it before, but it'd be really cool if you could build inside of those places after you clear them out, because the enemies don't respawn, so, you know. But alas, that does not seem to be the case. I suppose it could theoretically make the game too easy, though, because then you've got, like, a little hidey hole. Oh, look, a tower. So the enemies wouldn't be able to corner you in there when they start raiding you. Oops. Too much rudder action. Well, let's go explore that tower. It's unlikely to be much in there, but you never know, might get lucky with the items. Grey dwarves and skeletons are probably fighting each other. So I see the enemies hate each other as much as they hate you. You know, this is one of those weird places where it's a kind of a meld between kind of a meld between Meadows and Black Forest. Kind of a cool place, actually. Oh, this big empty clearing here. Is somebody destroying my boat? It was. How dare you? It'd be one long-ass trek to get home if you destroyed my boat. Of course, if they managed to kill me, it'd be one long-ass trek to get back to my body. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with this area, but let's mark it anyway. Tower Valley, I guess I'll call it. Valley! Valley. Valley. Alright. Because it's a cool looking place. Like, I like this whole setup. Might be a spot to build a really long house. Haha. Hilarious. Well, gee, I'm glad I stopped here. There's nothing here. Expected a little treasure at least. But yeah, I'll follow the coastline down here and then I'll see if I can get to the big tower. I might stop after that, I'm getting pretty close to time. I have a couple of big oak trees over there. Which is cool, but I don't want to actually go harvest them right now. I do like this area though. I like how I'm just marking out bunches of random things. It's like, do I want to build here? Maybe. Oh, see, because it's got a circle of standing stones, too. So, like, where the oak trees are, maybe I can build a mansion and there could be a tower down by the standing stones or something. God damn this game. Making me want to build all the stuff. I don't have time to do that. And in the long run, it's kind of pointless. It's addictive, though. Although the funny thing is, it's so close to where the big tower is, it actually probably wouldn't be a bad idea to build there if I wanted to interconnect everything. Because, like, let me just get the map for a minute. Because, like, I've got that small house there. And then I'd be able to build something there. And I'm planning on putting something in the tower anyway. And that's like that, so I'd have something around this entire basin, basically. But yeah, I kind of want to build a big-ass bridge from this tower over there. But it'd have to be tall enough that I can actually get the boat through it. All father? That's the first time I've seen him. And the first time I see him, he's hanging out with a goddamn grayling. The lowest of low. Oh. No, that is indeed a much bigger tower than usual, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Still in all, it's not a bad place to build if I plan on doing so. I thought it was wider, is the problem. But it seems to be just as wide as most normal towers. I'm also getting a sense of deja vu. I think I might have already been in here. Damn it. Damn it. Ah, leap. Yeah, I've already been here. Okay. Still in all, I do like this place. I also like how the trees are much taller than the tower is. So maybe a thing to do would be to fix up the tower. This might be an instance where I do more or less restore it to the way it was supposed to be, maybe. And, let's take a step back. Yeah, because this is relatively... because it slopes up more there, but it's relatively even here, so I might have, like... almost like a gatehouse kind of style, perhaps? Like, I can put a tower there, and a little ways away I can build a similar tower. And there can be a span connecting the two, and from that span there's a bridge going right across that way, maybe. I feel like I should really focus on building up the stuff I've already got planned, though, is the thing. So yeah. Anyway, that's probably about as much time as I have for today, so let's get out of this. But it was good to get back to it. Well, I mean, I've been playing quite a bit of Valheim anyway off-stream, but it was good to get back to streaming it. It's not as entertaining as, say... Hold on, now let me switch over to the webcam. Yeah, it's not as entertaining as, say, Yakuza 0, but I enjoyed it. It's a nice, fun game that's rather relaxing to play until you get absolutely destroyed by the horrible monstrosities that are baying for your soul. So there's that. But, yeah... It does have nice music. Deceptively calming music in a lot of instances, to be honest. So there's that. But yeah, that's going to have to be it for today. I'm probably going to end up playing more Valheim off-stream regardless, just so I can, you know, build up some more stuff, and it's just fun. It's just fun. And anyway, that'll do. I'll be back again tomorrow with some more Retro Sunday. I'm hoping, knock on wood, that I'm going to be able to finish the human campaign for Warcraft. That would be nice. I'm planning on, because Warcraft is so draining on me just because of the way it is, I'm probably going to throw another shorter game in between the human and orc campaigns of that. I think I already discussed this. I might throw in the first final fight and play through that, get a good actiony beat 'em up in there. But yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow for Retro Sunday for some Warcraft. But until then, as always, I thank you very much for stopping by to watch, if you did indeed do so. Hopefully I'll see you next time, but until then, as always, I wish you a farewell. Hope you have a great day. So long for now.